Yeah, I felt good out there. I'm very disappointed to get out when I did. I thought had a good chance to get a hundred there, but that's how it goes. Probably one that bounced a bit and probably shouldn't have played it, to be honest. But that's how it goes. And but yeah, I felt the summer's gone on a personal note very well. Got a few nice hundreds and a few decent 50s. So yeah, very very happy with the way it's went, and hopefully I can build on that for the rest of the season. That's a tough one. I think you don't want to say feel at home because it's international sport and it's tough. So I feel much more confident after the summer. I feel like I can do a decent job and kick on and have a decent career and put England in winning positions. Yeah, I think after lunch had Aaron came changed ends and he bowled a good spell to us, and from around the wicket then over the wicket, and he created a few chances, and in the end he got a wicket, and then Ashwin bowled well and got us on there, and they got a few wickets, but the way Rooty and Joss counter-attacked a bit there was brilliant. Yeah, it was a bit of a wobble, bit of a collapse, which is not ideal, but early on this summer it could have been a 8 or 9 wicket collapse, but it was only 4 wickets, I think. So it was great that the way Rooty and Joss counter-attacked at the end there, and really put us in a strong position. And they've obviously ran in all day on a pitch that's getting flatter, and they might be a bit disappointed, but the way they've run in all day is credit to them, I guess. Seamers on a pitch that's getting better, they've ran in and hit good areas. So it was just towards the end there, the way Joe played, counter-attacked a bit and scored quite freely. Yeah, I think when you in good form, it can sometimes feel like that, and he's played very positively, hasn't he? He started quite slow, but he was patient and got used to the pace of the wicket, and then he was very positive after that, looked to score, and that's what he's done very well this summer. Yeah, he has. Yeah, we showed that in one-day cricket, and he's obviously got that ability, and it's if he needs to bat for a long time, he can do that. But I think today it was he had a chance to put pressure back on India, and he did that very well and scored very quickly. Obviously one's a left armer, one's right armer, so. When facing Jadeja, there was obviously more rough for him, so he got a bit more turn and bounce, and then Ashwin, getting the ball to spin away, and he's obviously a bit taller, so he's got a bit more bounce, and he's got a bit more drift, into my pads, and then got the odd one to spin away. So they've obviously different bowlers, but they've been tough to score off quickly. Yeah, I hadn't batted much there before, but I've had a few goes this summer, and I've got something to score, so I feel quite good there and happy there. But it's Charlie's shoes are massive to fill. He did so well over 5 or 6 years, scored huge runs, and it's going to be tough to fill his shoes. But I've hopefully can look what he did well and try and replicate that. Yeah, he obviously good mates with him, and he's I saw how he started his career, and he got some good scores early on, and he's given me loads of advice on when I first came into the team and over the summer, and then just to watch how he's handled after a tough tour in Australia, how he's come back this summer and scored big runs and scored runs when the team needs it, and that just shows a quality player, and it's good from a new guy coming in to see that. Well, I don't think so. Aaron ran in today and bowled late 80s for most of the day, so he bowled a quick spell. So, and then obviously Kumar's bowled around the 80s most of the series, but he's swinging it both ways. So, as a batter facing him, I don't feel like the pace has dropped much, but I still found it tough. I don't really think so. It might be interesting what the other batters say.